Alright everybody, welcome back to another video, and I just want to start off by saying that this is going to be a post-game commentary, and for the first half of the video it's going to be live gameplay as you see, and then for the second half it's going to be a post-game record that mainly because I was just performing very bad in the early game. And you'll see later on, I was just like, man, this is just get me out of this game right here. And for those of you who may not know, so this Darius player right here, he's a really famous YouTuber, Darius main as well. And he was just absolutely stomping us this game as well. But I'm not sure exactly how to pronounce his channel name, the name of his channel. So I'm not going to attempt to pronounce it. But if you don't know him, I'll leave the link of his channel in the description. But I'm pretty sure if you guys watch a lot of the Wildrift content creators, you would definitely know him. A very good content creator and a very, very good Darius main as well. And I'm kind of upset also that I didn't fully record everything in live gameplay. You know, it was just the game was just going pretty bad, and I was like, man, I'm just gonna stop recording. But then it turns out to be an absolutely intense and fun game when nearing the end. 30-minute gameplay. And for the build in this game, I actually don't remember exactly why I decided to go for Trinity Force. I think this was probably around my, I would say, 5th or 6th game playing Hecarim, and I just really wanted to try an experiment. And as you can see, at this point right here, this is kind of where the game started to take a turn for the worse. Yeah, as you can see, I threw up a FF vote. I was like, man, just get me out this game. Like, I really don't want to play. But as I was saying, it turns out to be an insane fun game as well. So here, like I said, you know, my Hecarim, it definitely wasn't clean. It was probably about the 5th time playing him, and I was throwing around a lot of terrible ultimates. And as you can see, this Darius right here, man, he was just beating up my jacks, and then he got a kill on me, killing spree right here. And then again, I was just, man, I do not want to play. But I do also have another Hecarim video coming out where I actually try lethality. So I go Yumu's into lucidity boots, and I'm just gonna say it right now, spoiler alert, it's not good. Like, lethality Hecarim, okay, is not good. Just whatever you do, just the divine black cleaver, you know, death dance, this build is just so much better. And this game right here, you know, we do go Trinity Force, but I have to say, man, it just, you know, the divine and black cleaver combination with the tankiness, you know, force of nature, the twin guard, it just feels so much better. You know, it definitely, and you definitely are a lot more viable in team fights. So right here again, we just team fight again. My ultimates just were not clean as Diana picks up another double kill. And right here we're trying to 1v1 Lucian, but we just get picked off again, and I throw up another FF vote. Right now we are 1 and 3. I was just chucking up FFs, man. I was like, just get me out, please. So as you can see, you know, I lose my patience as well sometimes. Okay, it's not always fun. You know, it's not always, oh, never surrender, never give up. You know, sometimes I do lose my temper, and I'm like, nah, just get me out. And then right here, we almost pick up the kill on Diana. Sadly, Thresh picks it up. But it is all good. Our team was doing very well as well as the enemy team does have Baron. So overall, just from the early game, it was a very, very difficult game for us. And then right here, I decide, you know what, I'm going to go. I need a little bit of tankiness, so I do pick up, of course, the force of nature, which gives a little bit of movement speed. And then right here, finally, we get a really nice ultimate, get the fear out on Lucian and Blitzcrank. And of course, the enemy team, you know, they had a really, really solid lead. But of course, you know, later on, I think they just got a bit too comfortable. They were trolling a little bit, and then Kai'Sa just started to scale. And then right here, this is kind of where I was like, nah, I'm just going to stop recording. So I basically just suicide for the turn because we had the bounty system going. And for whatever reason, I just went back into the team fight. And then when I die right here, I was like, yeah, nah, I'm just not gonna record anymore. Respawn, the enemy Diana was just killing me. For some reason, this Diana was actually performing so well. Got so many kills, and then later on in team fights, she was just dealing so much damage. But then again, right, like I said, you know, the enemy team was doing some trolling. And right here we get another kill on Vex. We managed to pick up and use an ultimate right here and get a double kill on the Lucian. So again, the Baron was up, but we really couldn't take it, so we just reset. And I believe the enemy team did manage to pick it up. But then right here, this is kind of the turning point for us. I get a pretty nice angle out on the Diana. And then Annie comes in with ultimate. We managed to pick up the kill as soon as the Elder Drake spawns. And we managed to clean up after that. Of course, Kai'Sa is super fed right now. So doing tons of damage. And she manages to pick up a triple kill. Of course, just right there, you know, I ran into the bush with the sweeper. No, they didn't have any wards, and we managed to get a really nice angle out on Diana. And so right there, that was pretty much the turning point for us. I was like, okay, you know what, we can actually win this game, just gotta focus. We managed to get the kill, secure the Elder Drake. As soon as we get the Elder Drake, right here, I'm just chasing down Lucian. Use our first ability, get the crit. And of course, with the Elder Drake, when they're below a certain health, they just get executed. It's super broken. Elder Drake is super broken sometimes. And then right here, we're just trying to make a push for the tier 2 turn, trying to see if we can get it. Just trying to see if we can get the tier 2 turn. Hopefully we can. I actually don't remember. Okay, so we do get it. And then right here, we just back out. So the enemy team does have Baron as well. All right, we have Elder, and the enemy team does have Baron. Just got to dodge the Vex ultimate right there. And then right here, Blitzcrank plays very, very aggressive. We do have an ultimate, just a terrible ultimate in general. Like, it hit absolutely nobody. Like, this was very early on, okay? This was very early on. I think only 2-3 days after Hecarim was released. It was no more than the 5th or 6th game on Hecarim. I was still pretty much just learning how he is. And as you can see right here, we pick up the Force of Nature and the Twin Guard. And then right here, we managed to pick up the red buff. We see that Lucian is split off the team. We still have the Elder Drake, so I was very, very confident that we could pick up some kills. But Diana, man, she was super, super fed. But I was confident that with the Elder Drake, we managed to pick her up. I think if Vex landed the ultimate right there, maybe it could have been different. But we did pick up the shutdown on Diana right there as Darius. Man, this guy's a beast. Honestly, Darius, like, a fed Darius, and of course this Darius and Diana were super, super fed. You'll see later on in the game. As right here, Jax does a really good job of picking up the enemy Vex. And then right here, actually, I did not know, but as soon as this Blitzcrank right here, he disconnected. But at this point, you know, I was taking all wins. I did not care. He actually DC'd from the entire game at that moment, which is quite unfortunate. And right here, you know, I was pretty new with Hecarim, and the thing about Hecarim that I have to say is your damage to objectives is really low. And Diana just comes in, and man, she was super fed. She did so much damage. I was like, I couldn't even smite it. I was like, man, like if we got the Baron right there, the game could have been over. Like, look, we have a top lane goal. We have super minions in this top lane. If we had Baron, we probably could have ended the game, right? They definitely would have got tier 3. I'm like, man, that's so unfortunate because, like, Diana just did so much damage. And one thing I have to say about Hecarim is, like, your damage to objectives or your objective securing is super slow. You get objectives super, super slow. Like, your damage to objectives are not very high. Your crit, sometimes your crit only does, like, 100 damage to objectives sometimes, like to Barons and Elder Drakes. And right here, so basically right here, I remember is I was pinging my team. I was like, I really don't want to do it because of the steal Diana got. I was like, I wasn't confident in securing the objective. So horrible ultimate again, and as you can tell, like they just get the steal and they end up winning the team fight. Now, I got pretty lucky here. They kind of zoned in on Kai'Sa, and I managed to survive But as you can see, they picked up Elder Drake. So I was just trying to tell my team, you know, can we just look for a fight? You know, I was more comfortable with just fighting. It would have been, we probably could have won the team fight or something. But my team really didn't listen. I guess it was also my fault. Like, terrible ultimate. I probably could have lined up my ultimate for the Elder Drake. And pretty much, again, right here, I was like, you know, I just got to try and fight him, right? But he did have Elder Drake, and there's no way we're going to win. So right here, I tried a 1v1, but man, just end up dying. Just stupid play by me on the Elder Drake also. But again, like I said, right, the enemy team had a lead the entire game, but for whatever reason, I mean, they got 20, they have like a 10k gold lead right now. Oh my god. So of course we were trolling. We did some really bad plays, and again, another terrible ultimate. Just trying to help my team as much as I could, but just based off those decisions, it's just bad. And then Lucian picks up a double kill, it's unstoppable. Jax does manage to pick up another kill, does pick up a double kill as well, as Lucian picks up a triple kill. But again, right, we did some trolling, but the enemy team even trolled some more. So right here, the Diana, the enemy jungler, for whatever reason, just didn't pay attention to what was going on. She ends up pushing this wave, and Annie gets a beautiful ultimate stun on her as soon as the Elder Drake spawns. Again, we managed to catch her off guard. So as soon as Diana was dead, I was like, okay, I'm comfortable, I'm confident we can definitely get the dragon. So right here again, terrible ultimate, just terrible ultimates in general, but I was like, zoning ultimates. Let's just clarify it as that, you know, zoning ultimates. But I'm confident. I'm like, yo, there's no way they can steal it now. We just zoned them out. We got this. And I missed my smite. Oh man, but it doesn't matter. I'm like, okay, we have Elder Drake. Diana is dead. Let's go. Let's push. We got a minion wave with us. We do have the 3 turrets, and I'm just like, you know what? I don't care anymore. I'm just gonna dive in, and we managed to secure the win. We managed insane comeback, man. I was trolling all game long, man, but I was like, man, absolutely insane game. But sometimes that's the thing, is like when I'm not recording or when I'm not playing, and look at this, Diana did 68k damage along with 40k from the Darius. Like, I know 100% they were so mad. But I hope you all enjoyed Hecarim in the jungle.